Hey, it's Jaden.
And Melissa.
And Christy.
We're the co-founders of Launchers Academy.
And we help dropshippers become successful by providing the most relevant e-commerce strategies.
You're tuning into the Launchers Academy podcast experience,
where you will learn all the ins and outs of how to build your very own successful dropshipping store.
So kick back, take lots of notes, and let's make money this year.
Welcome back to another episode, and this episode is something that a lot of you are probably wondering, and we hear time and time again from people that ask us this question: is dropshipping a short-term or long-term business? And it's really important to understand, what the actual projectile of exactly what dropshipping is and where it can lead you. So we want to kind of discuss this as an open topic to really get you, as you're listening, to understand how far you can take dropshipping. Should it just be a short-term thing for fun, or can this actually be something that replaces your current income and be a full-time thing and for you to retire off of? So I'm going to let the ladies start first. So Melissa, is dropshipping a short-term or long-term business, and why it's the other?
Dropshipping is just a business model that can be used in order for you to get to a long-term sustainable business. So what we always say is that dropshipping is never the end goal. It's a way for you to really get started in validating that your products that you are trying to sell is something that you can build a business around in the long term. So think of dropshipping really as just the start for you in order to validate that there is product demand and that there is an availability of people buying your product, that it can become long-term and sustainable as a very profitable business, because another thing that you're going to be really testing out is the sale prices as well. So whether you have enough profit margins after spending marketing costs, ad costs, and all of that, this is really the stage for you to validate that, and whether you even see this as a viable option for it to become a long-term business. If after you tested that this product is able to get you consistent demand, consistent sales, while you are still maintaining profitability after you spend ad costs, marketing costs for you to get your product out there, then yes, this is something that you do want to take out into the long term. And how you would do that is really building a brand around your product and building that community around the product that you're trying to sell in order to get more repeated customers, as well as more people as eyeballs on you and see you as a much more high perceived value product, because you have a brand around it, a mission, a vision, and your positioning is exactly towards your target audience.
Hey, it's Jaden. Are you enjoying our episode so far, or our episodes before that? Well, if you are, we just want to thank your loyalty and support for listening to our podcast, because we cannot grow without you. So that's why up to this point, we're going to give you exclusive access where no one else has, in order for us to help you succeed in dropshipping. And this is how it's helped our students become successful. And what we are going to share with you is one of our proven steps in order to find winning products that we believe you would enjoy. So in order for you to claim your exclusive access, all you have to do right now is open up your desktop or your mobile and go to launchersacademy.com/method. That's launchersacademy.com/method. And you'll get a lot of value from there. And also, more importantly, you'll find out exactly how to find your winning products and how it's helped our current students find their winning product, and you'll be on your way to success. So that's launchersacademy.com/method. What would you say your thoughts on this topic there, Christy?
I definitely see dropshipping as a long-term business, and what Melissa mentioned about, dropshipping comes with, you are starting out in the e-commerce space with dropshipping, and then once you do find that product with consistent sales and consistent demand, that's when you can build it into a one product store and really build your brand further, working with influencers, growing your community, and getting, putting out content there that can really help you grow your community of loyal customers that really come back and make more purchases from your store. And the process is always, there's always room for improvement, especially within e-commerce. For example, your website, you can always test out a lot of new content. You can take pictures of your own products and really come up with really interesting campaigns that appeal to your target audience as you are building your brand. Because having a brand is so important because that's where, customers come back for the brand, the mission that they also agree with and the vision that they support as well. So once you do have that brand and you have your winning product and you put in a lot more time and effort into growing your community, that's when it really can become a long-term business for you, especially when you have a brand to manage. There's a lot you can do with a brand and just really working with your audience and putting out content that really appeals to them and continue growing your, the amount of products that you have in your store and further customizing your products as well. There's so much you can do within the e-commerce space.
I love that. And I'm going to loop back to what Melissa was saying is that drop shipping, it is the short-term beginning, but it's not the end point. It's just the starting point. What you want to do is to be able to take that model that's really low risk because you don't hold an inventory and you're just being able to, seek validation for your product, but it's not the end goal. The end goal is to turn a dropshipper into a brand owner. Like imagine yourself being able to own the next Apple of your specific product. Like that would excite you, right? Is that sustainable? Is that a long-term business? Yeah, it is, because it's going to generate profits for the years to come and the decades to come. Because if you can find your next Apple, that will make, all the difference. So drop shipping is not just a starting point and then also an end point. It's just a starting point in order for you to find a product to build a brand out of it and actually turn it into an actual business, not as a side gig, not as a side hustle, but an actual business. So let me ask you this. How would you feel? Imagine right now, you listening, you see $10,000 coming into your bank account every single month. How would that make you feel? Would that make you feel really happy? Would that change your life? Are you able to buy more things? Are you able to invest in more things? Are you able to do the things that you've held back on because you don't make that kind of income? Well, if that excites you, then that's exactly what you can get out of drop shipping and actually building a brand. That $10,000, $20,000 a month into your bank account every single month, all the fruits of your labor are paying off because you're looking at drop shipping as a long-term plan to be able to find a winner and build a brand. So whether you want to be able to transition into a new industry, whether you really don't like your current job, whether you want financial freedom and you know how much you're making your current job is not going to get you there, whether you want to buy your first property, whether you want more time back to be able to spend with your loved ones, whether it's to be able to travel whenever you want, whether it's to be able to make money from just your phone or laptop and live the kind of lifestyle you have always wanted in different areas. Like how exciting would it feel for you if you can just literally wake up every single day and literally make money while you sleep and don't have to spend that much time? Like whether you make money in Dubai, Miami, whether you make money in Japan, Tokyo, or Korea, but it runs on clockwork because it doesn't require that much of your attention as you going to an office 9 to 5 or clocking in, and the work will only get done if you put in the work. Because with drop shipping, short term you put in the work, long term you don't put in the work. What I mean by that is once you're able to build a foundation and see the success in the short term, the long term is you're going to start removing yourself and putting in less work as in terms of building a team or being able to actually outsource of everything you're going to do. And that's the thing. That's the projectile of exactly where dropshipping is going to take you, because it is completely long-term if you want it to be that way. So whatever your goals are, whatever you aspire to do and you want to achieve out of life, if you put in the work, dropshipping will get you there. Because I'm going to bring it back here because I want to paint a picture for you. Imagine yourself right now where you wake up tomorrow and then when you turn on your phone, you see hundreds and hundreds of notifications from your store that you make good money. At the end of the day, for that day, you end up walking away with just $5,000. And that's just in one day. but you were able to go spend more time with your kids. You're able to, go to the gym. You're able to just focus on the cool things, play your guitar, play some video games. But all the while, during those times where you're playing video games or, going to your daughter's ballet class, you're going to your son's basketball game, you're making money. If that's your goal, where you don't have to work 8 hours in an office or listen to someone and tell you what to do every single day, dropshipping can get you there. So back to the episode is dropshipping a short-term or a long-term business? It's completely long business. It is completely not something you want to do in the short term, but you can make it very successful as long as you have the outlook that it's going to be able to replace your current income. So with that being said, we're going to keep this episode short and just kind of letting you know what our viewpoints are of where you should take drop shipping. And I'm just going to summarize and wrap it up and just saying, as long as you want the change and as long as you're willing to put in the work and as long as you see that, you're able to make, a good amount of money with your brand and you are motivated by being online and you love the idea of being global and selling products at a global scale, and really making money while you sleep on your phone anywhere in the world, dropshipping is for you. The only difference is it may be hard, but anything that's good in life, it is hard, but it becomes easier as long as you're willing to put in the work.
Did you enjoy this episode?
If you did, which we believe you did, as we dropped a ton of value.
Support us by giving us a 5-star rating.
That's 5 stars, not 3, not 4, but 5 stars.
Also, we'd love to hear from you, so please leave your comment below.
And we'll be sure to get back to you. Take care, and until next time.